yet, so I'll get that going. Aaron's going to lead this tonight. I know he has help from Lou as well toward the end. Aaron, I brought a testimonial as well because we are featuring certain monthly products over in the lifestyle group. So I want to draw attention to one that I posted about this morning. So
Brianna Grossman's supposed to pop on as well in about 25 minutes. She'll be able to access as long as she's got the code and everything.
Yep, should work out great. Next week we'll we'll figure it out for next week. But y'all, take it away, Aaron.
Hey everybody. So I'm just excited for you to be here. I'm excited to be here. The reason I love this Living Well Now community and the growing Young Living family at large, one of the main reasons I'm so passionate about this path we're all on is because I feel like wellness is something that is it's almost like long lost. And so I feel like there's this really powerful and beautiful and important movement happening right now. And it is people each of us looking in the mirror, right? Me looking in the mirror, each of us looking in the mirror and saying, okay, what do I need to shift? What do I need to shift? Body, mind, spirit, wellness. What do I need to shift? And so I'm just proud of you for having those conversations with yourself. Perhaps you're having conversations with the person who invited you to this call, and you're just doing that work because when I think about the future generations, my prayer, my hope is that body, mind, spirit, wellness conversations will become the norm. It will become the norm. It will become the way where it'll be like, oh, how's your health? Like, how's your health? Like, versus, we're always like, what's your job? Here in America, it's like, what's your job? It's like, no, how are you? How are you doing? How's your body, mind, spirit, wellness? That's my secret vision, secret dream, not so secret anymore now that I've told you all. But so I'm just proud of you for doing that work. And let's just keep doing that. It's really important. It's going to make a big difference in our lives and also the lives of people around us. Young Living has been a huge part of that for my family and myself included. I had started massage school back in 2006 and had a massage, like an aromatherapy class during my massage training over in Tempe, Arizona. Then my mom, at about the same time, my mom started using Young Living oils, and she was all about them and wanted to share them. And I was actually living with my parents at the time, and so became kind of the guinea pig at the house, and actually really embraced that role as I was learning all this amazing stuff at massage school, where it was like, wow, if I massage my feet, I can just by massaging my feet, I can massage my whole body. What is going on with this? This is amazing. Our bodies are amazing. And that awareness was growing. I think for me, I think I was 25, 26. And I was like, wow, what a gift each of us has in this body, where our lungs are filling while I'm talking. My lungs are like getting the oxygen they need and doing the thing. And I'm not even thinking about it. So just really celebrating the body. And I think Young Living, the oils are really a part of that journey. It's a part of like reconnecting to ourselves and to the beautiful beings that each of us are. So we're going to start with a giveaway. Ange, how's that sound?
Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Okay.
All right. I was actually typing them into a note, so I have them now forever, and we don't have to look for a picture of an envelope every time we teach this class once a month. All right. So the number one question, we want to find out who the most recent member is on this call live with us here on Zoom. So put your activation date in the comments to be considered. So if you just got started, obviously you would be in 2021, but those of you who've been around a while, put your activation date in. What's your oily anniversary, we call it, so that we can celebrate how long you've been a member.
Love it. Love it. Oh, that'll be fun to read. So you'll fill us in on that in a little bit, and we'll keep cruising. So again, if you are brand new to this Young Living world, the essential oils world, essential oils are the volatile substance derived from plants, and they have the natural smell and characteristic of the plant, extracted primarily through steam distillation. And each of these oils are potent, volatile, and versatile, with these amazing constituents and abilities to support, in my experience, body, mind, spirit wellness, which is really wonderful. So 3 usage types. Again, this is, if you are brand new, this is just a good thing to be aware of. With Young Living essential oils, we have 3 methods that we can use the oils. Aromatically, which here's, oh, that's not going to work. See my diffuser here? Got my diffuser. Got orange oil in there tonight, because orange oil for me is uplifting and relaxing and helps me remind me that just to play, because I drank a lot of orange juice when I was a kid, and I just love oranges. So got orange oil diffusing tonight, and just breathing in the oils has such a powerful impact on our whole body system. So sometimes I forget that. Sometimes I forget that I literally can just take a bottle of essential oil and breathe it in, and I can receive such benefits, and it impacts my whole body and also my emotional center, which is also wonderful. If you do have your oils with you, just take one out and just do a little bit of breath work with it. I think the aromatic aspect of the oils, they are, I think for me, it's a reminder. It's like to breathe, to slow down, to realize what a gift it is that we're alive right now. So breathing that in, you can put them in the diffuser. Young Living's got many different diffusers. You can also just put a drop in your hands, massage it together, and just breathe that in. Topical application. This is the second mode of use. And this would mean that, here's Valor. I just put on some Valor also before class. So I put a little bit of Valor on the back of my neck, because it's just, for me, it's a grounding oil, helps me stay calm. And I can massage it in there. If my neck and my shoulders are feeling snug, I could massage oils into those like specific zones. I'll talk about it here momentarily, but there are some oils that you want to be more mindful of, like when you're applying them. Just pay attention. If you are brand new, pay attention to how your skin responds to an oil, right? If you're brand new and you try peppermint oil, you might be like, ooh, it's a little too stingy on my skin. Panaway can feel a little bit spicy on your skin. Some of these other oils, they're warmer, they're hot they can feel hot on the skin. So you'll just want to dilute those. So again, as you're getting started, consider diluting as you're applying those oils to your joints, to your low back, to your tummy, to your different need areas. Third usage, and this is special for Young Living. Young Living has a vitality line. Perhaps you saw it in the starter kit. You've got, boy, that sunlight's gonna not allow me to do that. Okay, so here are the vitality labels. So we've got lemon vitality and thieves vitality. So if it's got a white label on it, and it says vitality on it, that these oils you could throw into a big glass of water. You could make a tea. You could cook with them. You could take rosemary vitality, put a drop in a marinara that you're making, if you want to spruce it up a little bit, and receive the benefits of rosemary essential oil. So the vitality label just means that we could put the oil in a veggie capsule and potentially take that. We could put a drop under our tongue. Again, there's some people that have been using Young Living for 7 years and still are not intentionally ingesting essential oils. This is not a requirement for your participation in this Young Living experience. But a lot of us, myself included, I love in the mornings having a huge glass of water to start my day with a drop of lemon vitality in there, and just allow that to get my digestion rocking and just a really nice cleanse on my body. The water and the lemon vitality combined. So cool. Moving on, the quick tips. Dilute with the carrier oil. I mentioned that. you can decide what your carrier oil is. Young Living's got a V6 carrier oil that you could order. They also have other massage oils. I've used pretty much all of them. And yeah, I actually love all of them. Ortho Ease and Ortho Sport are more like muscly joint. In my opinion, those would be ones that you would use for joints, like that carrier as a carrier oil. They've also got, yeah, anyway, so you could use massage oils that Young Living has. You could get an organic coconut oil. I recently got too much sun, so I've been using organic coconut oil and lavender and massaging that onto my scalp every day, just kind of easing that sensitivity. So dilution, jojoba oil. I think Ange uses jojoba oil with her frankincense on her face. So again, you find a carrier oil that works best for you. Again, if you do happen to put oregano oil on your neck, don't do that. Write that down. Don't do that. Don't apply oregano oil to your neck. But if you happen to accidentally pick up oregano thinking it was something else and you get a little oregano on your neck, don't jump in the shower and try to rinse it off. Go get your coconut oil, go get your jojoba oil, and just get that on there as soon as possible, and that'll help ease.
So one quick story as this kind of covers 2 and 3 and goes along with your oregano story is I have a friend who accidentally got oregano in her eye because because when you even touch the outside of the bottle, it's so strong that she went to put her makeup on after she'd picked it up for something else. And she said, Ange, I was so nervous. So it was super important. She grabbed her coconut oil and she just rubbed the coconut oil through her eye. Obviously, she had to redo her makeup, but she was fine. Yeah. But you really do want to be very careful applying oils to sensitive areas.
And that eye will probably be her healthiest eye for the rest of her life. No, I'm just joking, not joking. Yeah, anyway. No,
we've got a disclaimer coming up, so keep flipping. I was thinking this is a lot of information before we've even said the disclaimer yet.
Yeah, sounds good. Seed to seal. This is the promise that has a lot of us choosing Young Living essential oils. We know that from the time the seed is planted, the quality of that seed that's planted all the way through the process, the cultivation, the testing, everything. We know the distillation process. We know it's better than anything out there. So we know that we're getting the seed to seal promise every time. I just clicked on the wrong thing and now I lost my. Are you still seeing the screen?
Yeah, but now we don't see the full screen. We just see the presentation.
Okay, the presentation is there, and I don't know where that went.
So hit escape.
There we go. It's back. For me, it's back.
Yeah. Yep. It's good.
Okay. So anyway, Seed to Seal Promise. This is why so many of us are passionate. If you're brand new, go to seedtoseal.com. Make sure you check that out. It'll just give you a glimpse at how passionate Young Living has been about. We have our own farms all around the world, and we are committed to finding amazing partner farms around the world. And they have to go through strict. They get strict regulations to make sure that they become a partner farm. They have to follow the Seed to Seal promise. So we're very thankful for that. Living Well Now. It's a team game. You're in, if you're part of our Living Well Now community, welcome, stoked you're here. Know that you're not alone. Know that the LWN Lifestyle Group can be a great resource for you. If you are choosing to grow a Young Living business and share these products and oils with others, there's a business group. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook through both the page and on Instagram, Living Well Now. Just lots of great support and resources. And I think that I feel that from so many leaders all around on the whole Living Well Now team. Just amazed at how everybody's trying to help each other find solutions to body, mind, spirit wellness goals. So that's that.
Wait, flip back just a quick second. I was just playing with this morning. Yep. You definitely want to take down the resource. Again, most of you already have your kits. Definitely know that there are ways that we maintain compliance when we are teaching online. And that means that we're not going to talk about how oils treat, cure, diagnose, anything. But you can go to some of these resources for more information if you're feeling like you're missing something. So in your own virtual office, when you log into your member account, seedtoseal.com, Aaron just mentioned, Life Science Publishing has, actually, that's a different web. It's called Discover LSP now. Gosh, I need to change that. You can go and find books and resources about these products. And then you can also go to a website called oil-testimonials.com to look for more information as well. So we wanted to give you a wide variety of things that you could do on your own to educate yourself. Yay.
Love it. Love it. And then the disclaimer is I'm a concerned consumer. I'm definitely not a doctor over here telling you that I can cure you in 3 days with this, that, and the other. Okay. So you know, be in touch with your healthcare professional that you trust and work with as you dive into the Young Living oils and products. Yeah. So do your own research, and nothing that's shared today from me out of my mouth is me telling you that oregano thing was a slip. So forgive me for that one. The oregano thing on the eye, but I love y'all. I'm not a doctor. Okay. So the oily starter kit, most people, right? Thank you. Most people, don't have a train right next to their house like I do, but most people get started with the oily starter kit. Okay. And it comes with 12 essential oils. This is like the most bang for your buck. I mean, you get so much goodness in this kit. Sarah and I will actually order this probably once a year just to restock on these oils. If we need a new diffuser, maybe we probably have enough diffusers, so we haven't been ordering it as often as of late. But this is a great kit. 12 oils. Not going to go through all of them. I've already kind of shared a couple of them. And should I share about two? Can I share about two?
They may show up later. So why don't we get to go a little bit to the next one.
All right. Not yet.
You're going to see. You're going to end up covering them without going through them.
Sounds good. This is a new member exclusive. And will you share a little bit about this? This is available just now here until the end of the month for new members only.
So if you are on our call tonight and you don't have your kit or you need to reactivate, this is the perfect little blend of oils for the spring. Lemon, lavender, and peppermint. We call it the LLP combo in-house here. It also comes with a peace and calming, as well as 2 dropper bottles that you can use. You actually can use those by diluting them and then using them topically, or you could put water in them and then use those for filling your diffuser. I have the little Haven, the little guy in my bathroom, my guest bathroom, because it's just tiny and it lights up at the bottom a little bit. It's just a cute little diffuser to have around. But this is awesome at a price point of $135. So if you are just getting started, or you have a friend that you want to help get started and they're looking for seasonal support, definitely recommend the Haven Starter Bundle that's only available for a limited time.
Awesome.
I'll say a little bit more about lemon, lavender, and peppermint in a minute too. Oh, and I didn't mention, Tyler, thank you for saying it. The peace and calming is one of the favorites, right? For emotional relaxation. So it's cool that LLP comes in there, but then the peace and calming as well, a 5 ml, that is absolutely a go-to for so many people to just change their outlook, perspective, emotional roller coaster to be more balanced for sure.
Love it.
These are other starter kits you may have gotten started with. Yeah. So maybe you didn't get started with oils at all and you were more interested in ditching and switching products from your home and you got started with a Thieves Starter Bundle, or you wanted more energy. And so the person who introduced you enrolled you with a Ningxia Red kit. You could also get a CBD Starter Bundle in 2 different strengths. And so that's a really great way to get started. Also, one of the only ways you can get the Calm Roller right now, we just realized this week. So if you are somebody who wants to know more about CBD, that's definitely a way to get started with that. And then of course, those of you with kids may choose the Kid Sense line in the Little Oilers Starter Bundle. So those essential oils already come pre-diluted. Do check what kind of dilution they use, because because some people have allergies to nuts and things like that. And I think one of the oils that's used in that is almond oil. So FYI.
Awesome. All right, so you have a first winner, Ange?
Yes. So our exciting first winner, our most newest member is Pam Terry. Congratulations. Pam, we know you've already gotten a starter or a gift card from us, a product credit. So we're going to figure out something else to send your way. We appreciate that you're coming in with all the education and getting all of that, but we'll figure out another little something we can send you for being part of our call tonight. Congratulations to you. And the next question, for those of you who are on tonight, what is your favorite use of a starter kit product? We're going to talk about some other ways that you can use the products topically, aromatically, and also ingesting, but we want to hear from you on what your favorite use of one of the starter kit products are. So it could be from any of the bundles as well.
Awesome. So Ningxia Red, this is an amazing antioxidant superfruit juice that so many of us that are longtime Young Living or new time Young Living people, again, most of us are aware that the average American diet is below average. And so the goal of the Ningxia Red, in my opinion, is to help us all level up on that front, right? And so Sarah and I, maybe we eat pretty darn healthy, but we still choose to use Ningxia Red just for that extra support and the extra antioxidants. So if you already are locked in on Ningxia Red, if you are already on Essential Rewards and you're like, you've heard your friend talk about Ningxia Red and you're like, maybe I should try it. Sarah and I just got a 2-pack. I think it's maybe $73 for a 2-pack. Something like that. We order that on our Essential Rewards order. And again, just about overall immune support, right? At the end of the day, being in this proactive, I think that's what I love about everything Young Living. It's just like, how can we live more proactively, right? How can we choose proactive wellness versus being in reactive mode all the time? So Ningxia Red is all about that. So Ange, you want to share briefly on this?
So this is a picture of my Ningxia Red actually over there on the right. You can see the oils floating on top. I added more than the 3 and 3 and 3. That could also be a diffuser recipe there on the left. But I put 3 drops of lavender into my Ningxia Red. I only put 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of peppermint, and then the other one I used was 1 drop of copaiba. I actually think I added 3 drops of copaiba. That's not an oil that comes in the starter kit, but it's definitely one that you want to have on your next order because it is so powerful. It comes in a vitality as well, or in a topical one. I highly recommend using it either way, topically or ingestible. But it is my go-to in the mornings. A couple weeks ago, it was super windy and breezy here, and my body was just really struggling against the elements. And so I did this combo and didn't have another issue during the day, which was really, really something. I know, Christina, we talked about that this week, and I think I borrowed some of your copaiba while we were having a meeting on my patio for that very reason. So again, these are springtime issues that sometimes people find that this is a really big game changer for them. I could have chosen if I didn't want to drink it, and I do swirl it so I kind of swirl it around in that little shot glass, and then I take it like a shot, and then I just filled my shot glass with water and kept swirling just to get the full benefit of all the essential oils. But some people prefer to put it into a capsule instead, and you can order veggie capsules. Lou's like, yes, definitely. I want to taste that stuff. You can put it into a little veggie cap. You can order those from Young Living, or you can find them at your health food store. Usually they're the 0 size. You just put that same combo into a capsule, close it back together and take it internally. And a lot of people find that is their go-to as well. 2 different ways to ingest. How about that for a story?
Love it. Okay, again, diffuser. I'm not sure how often you're running your diffuser if you are new, but this is something to just get rocking. Start using that diffuser just to see how it shifts things. It can shift moods. It's cleansing to the air. It's going to be, it's going to be immune system supporting. So let's peruse, look at these a little bit. Um, Breathing easy. 3 drops Raven, 2 drops frankincense, 1 drop copaiba. That copaiba again is a game changer. What else? Stay well. 3 drops thieves, 3 drops lemon. Homework helper. 3 drops frankincense. I might throw in peppermint in that too, as far as like just for energy. Or there you got wake me up. 3 drops lemon, 3 drops peppermint. I've heard a lot of parents say that diffusing citrus oils in the morning, just down in the kitchen, or wherever you do mealtime in the morning. If you've got kids, like just having citrus oils in the air, I've heard so many moms tell me that that's been game changing for them and their families. So something to consider, but just really get into that habit. I think, it's just creating those new habits, and then, and just notice, pay attention, like be consistent for a month and just notice how it shifts mood, shifts how you feel about the day, shifts your immune system. Just pay attention to that.
There was a recommendation in the chat from Charlene to put Raven in the diffuser just by itself. And you'll notice that those aren't a lot of drops. You only get 80 to 100 drops in every one of your 5 ml bottles. So you want to make sure that you're conserving it a little bit. They're super potent. So if you've been using store-bought essential oils and you think you need 10 to 20 drops per diffuser session, you don't. Like literally 3 to 6 drops, probably max. I just filled my diffuser, my Aria, with orange oil before I came down. And I just did 4 drops, and I actually tried to get just 4, and I think I got 4.5 because I was turning it up as another one fell. So it doesn't take a lot to diffuse a large amount of space.
Amen. Yeah, I did.
So Aaron, you mentioned earlier about topical use. So I'll just quickly go over these. Topicals could be making your own rollers. It could be using a throat spray and spraying it, if depending on what you put inside your throat spray, inside your mouth, or even on the outside of your mouth. It could have, or outside of your throat, it could have effect there. You can create your own chest rub instead of using the petroleum laden ones that are available over the counter. And then of course, so many people are loving the mask sprays. I keep my little guy in my purse, so it's really easy to just spray down before I go into a store, so that I'm breathing in either stress away, or eucalyptus is one of my favorites, to just keep it fresh.
Eucalyptus, that's intense. I love it. Like intense good, right?
Well, when mixed with diluted with a little water and a little witch
Yeah.
hazel, it's not
Okay,
super
gotcha.
strong. So
Gotcha.
that's nice.
Love it. All right. So again, some of here's the deal. Like I said at the beginning, or I alluded to, it's just making shifts. It's like, okay, I could get a lot of stuff at Walgreens, at the farmer's market, or at the Sprouts market. A lot of things I could get there. But I love the fact that Young Living has so many replacements. And so you'll hear this phrase, if you are newer, ditch and switch. And you just start to make little shifts, one thing at a time, right? It's like, oh, I used to use Costco laundry detergent. Now I use Thieves laundry detergent. And you just little by little start to shift things out once you hop on that Essential Rewards program and figure out, okay, I'm buying this consistently every month or every couple months. Instead of getting it from there, now I'm going to get it from my Young Living account, my Subscribe and Save Essential Rewards program. Sound good? And this is a great little visual. If you have not used the Thieves household cleaner yet, it is definitely something worth putting on your next order, your next Essential Rewards order. If you're choosing that, if you're choosing to do the Subscribe and Save, get the Thieves household cleaner on there. I think it's incredible. I go back. I remember, my parents were pretty natural, kind of, maybe. I mean, I remember using tea tree in high school at some point. But I had Comet, and then the toilet bowl cleaner, and then the Windex, and then I just remembered so many different cleaning products. So it's so nice now to be like, Thieves. Yep, that's it. That's all I need. I just need Thieves, and I can clean the windows. I can clean the bathroom. I can clean so much. So I throw that out there. And it's affordable. Andrew, you wrote it. This little graphic says you can make approximately 28 16-ounce spray bottles, because again, as Ange said, potency of Young Living products is next level. And this looks like a small bottle of laundry soap, but you don't need much. If you have a heavy, like a rock star washer, you can just HE, I think, what's it called? HE safe or whatever. High efficient. That's what I was going for. So if you have like a high efficient washer, you don't have to use much. That's how incredible these Young Living products are. All right, Ange.
That's
Help
such
me
a
out.
good
Right
picture, isn't
here's-
it?
Yeah, that one, amazing. It's so good, and it makes me want to go pass the mic off to Lou.
Perfect.
Is it time for that yet, Ange?
Almost.
No, not yet.
Almost.
Okay, not quite yet, Lou.
We'll rock the next slide. Let's see where we're at. I'll speak quickly to this slide and then we'll go to Lou. How about that?
Yep.
Because I think your next slide is going to be, there's a cool slide. I don't know. We'll see. Preparing your next order. This was made in a swimming pool in Sedona by Andrea and me. That's why it's just a graph, because that's how we work as teachers. But if somebody wants to, Carly, Roisin, if you want to make this into a really cool graphic, that'd be awesome. We believe that these are areas of focus for a lot of people: healing homes, healthy kids, weight management, stamina and energy, emotional wellness, oral care, immune support, hormonal support, glowing skin, and a fitness regimen. So we think these are all very important areas to you when you're making decisions about your wellness goals for a quarter, a half a year, or a full year. And these are products in each of those categories that you may want to consider. I just had somebody ask me today about how to support her cardiovascular system better. And I know that she's working on her food intake and things like that. So I spoke with her specifically about Ningxia Red. I talked to her about Omega Jais. So those are the kinds of things that this chart helps you see. And you can download this from our Living Well Now team. We offer this out to you to utilize so that, and you can take a screenshot of it if you want, so that it's really easy to sort of set your goals. If you're not prepared to detox your whole home in 30 days, set your goals. Maybe the first month you work on your skincare, and the second month you work on your emotional wellness, and the third month you work on your kids' care. Whatever that looks like, then these are some of our favorite suggestions in each of those categories. That's it.
Love it. All right, sweet.
See what we
and
got.
now, so on that note, let's oh, you said see what's next.
Yeah, after the giveaway, then it's Lou.
All right, perfect. So second winner is
Tyler Parker. Congratulations. We're super glad you're on tonight, girly. And you are a product credit winner of $20. Yay. Here is the form that you need to fill out to claim your prize. And Pam, I put that in the chat for you earlier. And the third question is, what's a product outside one of the kits? What's something that you can't live without? Like maybe you are on Essential Rewards and you make sure you never run out of X product. Or perhaps you're just on a shop order and you find yourself really missing X product. So what is it that you love the most outside the starter kit? Something we haven't spoken about yet, which Lou might give us some ideas about next.
Right.
Flip the slide. Let's see.
So excited to have Lou Reynoso helping out tonight and sharing her background, her experiences with Young Living. Lou, you've been a part of this community, Young Living world, for 6 years?
Yeah, 5 or 6 years. It's been
6 years. Yeah, so that's awesome. So would love to hear what you have to share tonight.
All right. Are you guys ready? So my first one that I want to talk about, here's the camera, is Bergamot Vitality. I like to use this one. It's a citrus oil, and it smells like a spicy, floral, and fruity. I like to use it as a perfume. I kind of just do that and rub my hands together. I put it here, and you can also rub it through your hair because your hair is like a natural diffuser. So, and I also like to use it at work. I use the orb diffuser. I'm not sure if we still have the orb diffuser, but I like to boost the positivity at work because I work with about 10 men. So I'm the only girl. And it helps me to relax and stay calm throughout the day, but I really love bergamot. Bergamot, and then it's a vitality oil, so you can also use it in baking or like dressings. You can add it to a drop to your dressing. I think that's it. You guys have any other thoughts on bergamot?
That's beautiful.
Okay. The next one I love is the Thieves Whitening Toothpaste. I love this because, okay, first of all, I went to the dentist and the dentist was like, what are you doing? There's something different about your teeth, but it's cleaner. I didn't have any cavities, and it feels like I just got my teeth cleaned every time I use it. Like right now, I can feel between my teeth, which is awesome because normally before that I was using not a different brand, Colgate or something, but this is awesome. It has spearmint, peppermint, orange. There's no toxic chemicals in it. It doesn't foam like the, normal toothpaste has that foaminess, but it doesn't have it. What else? No sulfates, no fluoride, no synthetic colorants or artificial flavors. So this is a great option. So it's a Thieves Whitening Toothpaste. The next thing that I love is the Bloom line. I only have these two. I haven't got the moisturizer yet, but this is an awesome collection. It's a brightening line. So the first one I use is the cleanser. And the cleanser, this line has sandalwood, frankincense, geranium, jasmine, and also palmyra flowers. This is a brightening, so it's oh, my son. It's really light and gentle on my face. I really love this. And then this is a brightening essence. It's a toner, so it's a super hydrating toner, and it helps to boost the absorption of the moisturizer. And the last, I think that's it, but I guess I can also go over Cinefresh deodorant. This is really awesome. I don't know if you guys tried this, but sorry, I gotta go ahead.
Okay, sweet. That's awesome. Cinefresh deodorant, also solid. Love it. Lou, thank you so much for sharing. And Brianna Grossman's also popped on. So if Brianna, you want to pop on and share, there she is. There she is. And Brianna is also a longtime oiler. Another amazing oily mama right there alongside Lou. Again, I just love learning from every one of this, everybody that's on the journey with us. So Brianna, if you don't mind sharing now too, that'd be awesome.
Thanks, Aaron. I'm about the same as Lou, between 5 and 6 years. I think 6 years in September. So I think it's at this point when you say oils have changed your life, some people will be like, okay, but no, seriously, they do. So I'm going to quickly share a few of my favorites that I'm using right now. I have 3 girls. My youngest just turned 2 on the 22nd. And my oldest will be 13 at the end of May. So I've got a little spectrum of ages going on. The amazing thing about Young Living products is that you can use them for everybody. So as I'm sitting here looking at what I'm going to share, that what I've been using to support my 2-year-old, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, but I've also been using these for my almost 13-year-old and also for myself. So multiple applications. The first thing, I know Ange talked about Ningxia Red quite a bit. So, but just again, to confirm that Ningxia Red is amazing. That's something that we do not go without. That's like our ER, has to be on our ER. If we don't have Ningxia, there's a crisis situation. So, so definitely Ningxia's one of our favorites. The next one is, I don't know if it's still out of stock, but I just tried it. And then it went out of stock. So I don't know if it's back in, but it's the CBD Beauty Boost. So I don't know if any of, woohoo. I don't know if any of, this is obviously we got to take care of ourselves as moms and dads, and caregivers. So this is a nice thing to have at nighttime, like right before bed. It just really just helps calm me down and feel refreshed. I like feeling nice and moisturized before I get into bed. So as I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, shoot, well, if it's out of stock, like what could we do? I know we talked a little bit about DIYs, and I was looking at the ingredients, and I think that you could probably throw something together with grapeseed oil, copaiba, and then a blend that has rose oil in it. And I'm saying copaiba, trying to kind of, comparative to CBD. So if that's not available, I'm thinking that blending up a DIY, maybe coming up with like a little recipe with those things in it, could be somewhat comparative to the Beauty Boost. I think that would be cool to make and try out if this is not available. If this is amazing. So
Just came back in stock last week, Brianna. So you're talking to the right people.
great.
Yay.
Oh, cool. Well, great. Okay. The next oil that I'm going to talk about is Surrender. So this is also a blend. This one I actually started using with my 9-year-old when she was, so about 5 years ago, she was about 4 or 5, and she was having some crazy emotional, very big feelings about being away from me, going to school, and then just not getting her way in general. And so now the 2-year-old has discovered that, these parts of her as well. So I've whipped out the Surrender again. And so just about a drop of that down her spine is just, it's amazing how quickly the response factor is. It's almost instantaneous, where they could be just like flailing on the ground crying, and then I'm just like come in really quick with this, like sliding into like third base with Surrender on my hand, and like, get them on the spine, because once they see you, they get really smart, and they're like, oh my gosh, she's coming at me with those oils, like I better get out of here. And so they start running. So you have to get kind of, Mission Impossible with them. But it is spectacular. I mean, there's really no other word to use, but like, it's just like they're flailing, and then all of a sudden they have that, and then there's like the inhale, you see it happen, and then it's like just this release. And I'm like, whoa, okay, now we can get into a space where we can, talk about what happened or how you're feeling, and, and go through that process. So Surrender oil. And then another one, so the baby has super sensitive skin, so sensitive that even our Young Living wipes are a little bit too strong for her, the baby wipes. So, but I have been using just basically water and towels with her, and then the water wipes on the go. But even some of the creams, like if she's had some skin irritations or anything like that, I've, had a kind of a hard time finding anything that will work on her that's not strong. But the Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood Hydrosol, I just one day was just like, okay, I'm just going to try this, because it just, I don't know, it was just this mama knowing, I guess, that I was like, I'm just going to grab this and try it. And it has just been really great. It's just I mean, you could DIY this too. It's just Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood and water in this spray bottle, but it's really affordable, already put together through Young Living, if you don't want to DIY it. And it has cleansing properties. If you have the desk reference guide and you read about sandalwood, just the things that you read about sandalwood in there, you're just like, holy cow, everybody needs Royal Hawaiian Sandalwood. But just for the cleansing properties, really, in her diaper, like a little spray, helps me feel better too about, stuff that could be in diapers. Change it after that, kind of just helps keep her clean, helps keep the area fresh. But it's also good for clarity and focus. So as I'm spraying it like in her diaper, I'm also getting, hit with essential oils, and it makes the whole experience more pleasant for everybody. And then last but not least, this is kind of, I'm talking about my kids, and some people might be like, that's weird, but this is the Animal Sense ointment. Again, something else that I've been using on her skin. She's really sensitive, but this stuff has been great for her. She gets like really chapped cheeks in the winter time when it's cool out. And this is the only thing she lets me put on her. Everything else, she freaks out except the Animal Sense ointment. So she just knows. She knows. She was pre-programmed with Young Living in her brain. And so she's just naturally oily baby. But anyway, yeah, so those were the things that I wanted to share. And I hope that, one of those things, something that no one's tried before, is wanted to try and takes a shot for it.
Awesome. Awesome. Thanks, Brianna. Appreciate you. Lou, Brianna, thank you, y'all. Appreciate you both. Yeah, I know at some point I'm probably going to be a dad, I think, some point here in the next few years. And so I'm definitely going to have y'all on speed dial, be like, hey, what should I use for this? So appreciate all the knowledge you both have been gaining here over the years. Ange?
You're
Well,
doing great, Aaron.
let me just add on to that. So subscribe and save, Essential Rewards. I would imagine, I'm thinking most of us are on it already. But if you're not on it, it is a no-brainer. And if you're watching this on replay on YouTube, perhaps, or in the LWN Lifestyle group, Essential Rewards, subscribe and save, it is a no-brainer. You literally, just instead of going to Target, instead of going to the Sprouts Market, instead of going to Walgreens, you just start to find replacements with you just get onto your Young Living virtual office and find replacements. And it really works out super well. I mean, here's bar soap, peppermint cedarwood bar soap, that I love. I love the bar soaps the Young Living has. I don't know if anybody uses bar soaps anymore, but I love bar soaps. Maybe if we were raised on bar soaps, and they smell so good. Sarah and I are doing a 40-day road trip starting at the end of April through the beginning of June. So I got insect repellent because we're going to be going through some buggier areas, and we're going to be doing camping along the way. And we need more sunscreen because we're running out. So mineral sunscreen, SPF 50. We actually prefer this one over the SPF 10. So again, Young Living's got a great option. Supplements, Super B and Super Vitamin D. These just came in today. I also like to use multigreens. Sulfurzyme is another one I like to use. Anyway, so lots of really great supplements. You really Detoxime. If I get a little too rowdy on some food, and my stomach is talking to me, I'm like, all right, couple Detoxime before bed. And I just know that that's going to support me. Anyway, I will tell you, this is my final one that I got excited about my Essential Rewards, is I have a friend who says Immu Power is a game changer for him. He lives up here in Irvine. He's a high school teacher or a junior high teacher. And he says Immu Power is his go-to. I've never ordered Immu Power in my life since 2006. I'm not sure how long it's been around, but it's got hyssop, mountain savory, cistus, camphor, frankincense, oregano, clove, cumin, dorado, azul. Anyway, so this is another additional like immune system support, massage this onto my feet, that sort of thing. Again, if you're watching this on replay or you're not on Essential Rewards yet, 10% off months 1 to 3, 20% off months 4 to 24, 25% off beyond 25 months. So 25 months and beyond. You also get some special gifts. And again,
Can I talk about those for a second?
Yeah, let me just say one last thing, and then you do it. Just for us, it's about preventative and proactive wellness. And instead of putting a bunch of funky stuff, chemically laden stuff onto our bodies, we've got options. Young Living has created options for us. It's so exciting to me. And so just that's why we'll continue till I die to educate people about these oils and products. When I'm 104, like for the next 65 years, I'm going to be talking about these products. That's how, like, we've got to make this shift out of this super chemical, synthetic chemical world and come back to the earth, in my humble opinion. Ange?
I'm just looking at the screen because most of you are Essential Rewards members, and you may have received free shipping for your 100 PV order. But I wanted to show you, I just love how the value is outlined on the left side of the screen of the products that you're getting. Actually, you get Copaiba for free this month, so it's a good thing we talked a lot about it tonight. And clary sage and lavender at that 190 level. So how cool to grab a bunch of extra oils just for placing an order for the things that you would buy normally anywhere else. This is a cool little graphic on the right hand side if you want to take a picture how to use the March promos. So if you've never had Idaho Grand Fir, for example, I actually pair that one with copaiba and frankincense in my Ningxia Red from time to time. Just 2 drops of each, Idaho Grand Fir, 2 drops of copaiba, and 2 drops of frankincense for a great relief. Cassie Jennings mentioned earlier, she's been using peppermint for her head. I would say those 3 would be my go-tos as well if peppermint just isn't cutting it. Rutavala comes free this month, blue cypress. So super, super great for you to learn how to use the products that you're getting for free so that you can put them into your arsenal. I will also mention the amethyst roller that comes at the 400 PV level. That, again, the value of everything that you've ordered is $244.86 in free product. The amethyst roller is beautiful. It has little pieces of amethyst in it that promote peace and calming as well. I actually used mine. I put in 3 different blends, essential oil blends into one, and then added a little bit of jojoba oil to the top of it as a roller. And I use that when I'm working on my vision and goals each day as I prepare and sit down to do my business. So get familiar with promotions. Living Well Now also offers monthly system support. These are the products that we're featuring in our lifestyle group. We've been doing education all month long. You can go in and find those. You can also go back and watch the video that was taken, recorded the night that Andrea talked about how to support your lymphatics and why that's so important. Specifically today, I posted about ImmuPro and how valuable that is to a healthy immune system, which is directly connected to our lymphatic system. It also has a bit of melatonin in it, which helps promote a healthy and restful night's sleep. Tomorrow, you'll see information from me about Exodus 2, and then we'll do a giveaway on Saturday. So if you haven't plugged into our lifestyle group, we are consistently recommending products and showing you what they're good for in our lifestyle product users group. You can quickly take a photo of this if you're looking for a quick 5-month plan to ditch and switch the products that you're currently using. We gave you some of those ideas earlier. This is another way to categorize and sort of make decisions at 100 PV level, get that free shipping. This was actually a way as a single mom that I stayed on a budget, was to set my my order at 100 PV or 300 PV every month. And then I didn't need to go shopping at Target and get distracted with all the other shiny things that they had there. Like today I was at Costco and I ended up with a pillow. I didn't need a pillow. I didn't go in for a pillow, but boy, it was cute. And now it's sitting on my front porch. So yay for the pillows at Costco and the shiny things that I don't buy when I'm not buying this stuff at Target anymore. Last but not least, we want to encourage you to look into getting your monthly products paid for and becoming a Living Well Now specific thousandaire earner as a Young Living brand partner. If you haven't read the 4-year career or game plan, recommend that you talk to the person who invited you to the call tonight to get a copy of one of those. And also plug into our thousandaire system for success. Our next training starts on May 1st, where we will be in a friendly competition through the summer for a thousandaire summer hustle retreat opportunity in September. So you can go to training.livingwellnow.com on your web browser or use the QR code that's there on the screen in front of you to find out more information about getting signed up for the whole system, which also includes next year's business boot camp. All right, last giveaway question. We didn't have a winner from number 3, so we're going to go on to our 4th giveaway question. That is, who are 3 people that you would recommend one of these products to? Who is somebody that you value a lot in your life? Erin, you've done such a good job talking about preventative care, sharing with somebody who also shares that same value of kind of balancing their systems with natural products. You know, who would you share with? What product would you share with them? Specifically, let me see if I can get my arrow back. What products would you share with them specifically? write that in the comments. We have $20 to give away to another person for a product credit tonight. Who might be somebody? Brianna's given us a lot of good ideas tonight. Lou gave us a bunch of great ideas too. Somebody who might be interested in learning more. Next week, Ruby K. Shauna Allred is going to be presenting the music of essential oils in this same Wednesday night time frame. Do pay attention to your email because we may have to change the meeting room. Totally lost track of that. So your email may need, you may need your email next week so that you get updated to the new class room. But Shauna will be with us, the music of essential oils, if you've been curious about the frequencies and how that benefits you overall in your health and wellness. She's going to break that down into really simple terms and make that a really fun opportunity for you and your guests to learn about. All right, Erin, anything else in closing tonight?
Yeah, to close, just grateful to you, Lou, grateful to you, Brianna, grateful to you, Ange, and grateful to all of you who came tonight. And those of you who watch this on YouTube or in the LWN Lifestyle group, I'm cheering you on. You know, every day we wake up, our lungs are rocking. Like we just continue to say yes to you. May we all just have courage to say yes to ourselves, because as we're doing that, we're modeling that for next generations, and we can be a part of this shift into a healthier planet, a healthier community of beings. So thanks for being here. Thanks for doing your personal work and continuing to say yes to your body, mind, spirit wellness.
Our last winner is from Galaxy Note 10. I don't know what your real name is, but Galaxy Note 10, thanks for, I think it was your coworkers who are nurses. You want to recommend the products to them, your sisters and your husband, of course. Great there. If you can put your name in the comments, and we can send you this form that you can fill out for your prize tonight. Erin, thank you so much. What do we got coming up next, dude?
Hey, we're going to transition into an intro to business call. So it's going to be a 23-minute, maybe 22 minutes, could be 25 minutes, but it's going to be somewhere between 22 and 25 minutes. I'll be leading that. Again, if you feel like hanging around, hang on here with me. That's cool. If not, have a beautiful night. And yeah, just grateful to each of you.